Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Life Beyond Bricks video.
Hello. Hello and welcome. Excuse me, I probably look a little bit tired. I've literally just this second got back with John after nearly a week away. So you've actually been in the new van more than me.
I have, yeah. You couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle the new van, so yeah, you went away for a bit.
So we haven't kept you on waiting on purpose, but without further ado,
we will strip you round. Actually, no, I won't. What I'll do is we'll go back a few days, and this is actually, we filmed when we first picked the van up. We didn't film the handover because it was just a bit hectic anyway. But yeah, we'll take you back in time now, and I'll insert a little bit of footage, and this is us in the van, and we'll see if any of you guys can work out what van we've bought from that footage. Now, there's a few little clues around, but see if you fellow motorhome buffs can actually work out what we've bought. So pop it in the comments now. I'll see you in a second.
So I've been in the van a couple of days. Well, no, it's been about a day now, isn't it? And it was a bit too chaotic to really.
Yeah, we didn't film on handover. The handover was really good, like SMC, really thorough. Like, well glad with what they've all done. Motorhome was perfect, really. So
spanking, wasn't it?
Yeah, well happy, love it. It's loads and loads of space. Literally, I can do my lunges without too much of a problem.
John's lunging area. Yeah, I mean, this is wild. Look at this massive oven.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, that's probably going to
That'll probably eventually go, won't it?
Eventually, yeah. We'll probably take that out, have storage there, and we will probably just go with a gas hob and a combination gas hob and induction. Because Thetford do quite a nice one, so because we're just not going to use the oven and grill.
No.
We've got an air fryer anyway.
It's already.
The air fryer is in the oven.
It's already being used for storage.
So we just need to make sure that we don't use the air fryer.
I'm going to kick you up.
Just make sure we don't turn the oven on and basically melt the air fryer.
We haven't used an oven in about 3 years.
No,
so.
Yeah, I mean, once you use an air fryer, you pretty much don't go back to a gas oven, to be honest. So, welcome back. So, what do you think? Have you worked it out? Shall we turn around and reveal what we have actually bought? Here it is.
Ta-da! I don't even reach the wing mirrors.
Yeah, so you are incredibly small, but the van is incredibly big. So, yeah, no, it's like I was saying, it is the F-Line i740GD, quite a mouthful. Fiat-based vehicle. It's got the full Alco chassis, so the Fiat bit ends about here, and then it's Alco all the way back. There was a pretty short list of motorhomes that we were going to go bigger and double floor. There wasn't actually that many available, so we are incredibly happy to have the Frankia now. So we'll just take you around the outside first. Obviously it's a European van, so we have the passenger door as your normal door entry point. So we do have lots of little storage pockets in there.
It's a nice solid shut, that is.
Yes, nice solid doors. We do have a lovely little floor section here. So this is the upper floor. This is basically what we live on and walk on. And then we have the lower floor, and this is the base of the motorhome. So normally you would have the L-shaped cushions, but you'll see inside when we go in there, I'll show you, we actually take that out and put it into sort of driving mode where you'd have the passengers, because this has got the 2 belted seats as well. Under seat storage here, which is absolutely massive. Loads and loads of room there. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty now. We were a few days later. SMC did a wonderful job of cleaning it. It was absolutely spanking. Shane and his team of valeters did an absolutely amazing job. It was pretty much looked like it was a new one. When it was sat next to a new one in the showroom, it pretty much looked the same. So they did an absolutely fantastic job.
Yeah, sorry Shane, it's dirty now.
Yeah, it's all dirty now, so it's got to come back, get re-cleaned, and we'll just do that every week, yeah?
Cool, sound.
But yeah, another thing that I really like about this is the fact that I now have a service hatch. So we have a fitted electric reel, 15 metres. To be honest, we don't hook up that often anyway, because this will be fully off-grid soon, this van. All electrical systems will be upgraded that need upgrading. We do have the grey waste emptying as well, which is nice to have the extra hose so that you don't have to get stupidly close to the grey waste emptying, so you can sort of just get close and then use the hose. Various ways to fill the freshwater tank. You can either fill it through there, fill it through the extra reel, and there is also another section round the other side where you can fill it with a watering can if you need to, which is really good. Another really good feature I like is the fact it has got a little plastic tray here, so if you do spill any water, because it's quite likely you're going to have a few drips from the grey waste and stuff like that, there is a nice plastic tray here so it doesn't get any of the floor wet. Right, next hatch we have the garage. So it is extremely large garage. And one of the reasons why we bought this is the fact the garage is so big, but you have got a nice little section here so you can have your stuff you need. A proper Frankia feature is to also have this massive hatch at the back, which is another thing I absolutely love. Because it means when you've got the garage rammed full of stuff, like it is unorganised chaos at the moment, it means that you can pretty much access anywhere you need to get into the garage, and even get into the garage if you want to.
This is where John threatened to put me, look, because I'd actually fit in
You
here.
this is your new room.
This is my new room. I didn't know that when we took this van on, so.
And we do also have the other large garage door. So yeah, pretty much every side you can get to, so it's really easy to get stuff in and out of the garage. There is some stuff that we've actually managed to get forward of the rear axle because there is more storage in the double floor. And something which we've never had before, but it's a nice feature to have, is an actual place, a proper place for the toilet cassette.
A spare?
A spare toilet cassette, yeah. I mean, we've never needed it before, but you know, it's nice to have. And it has actually got its own little section for it. But yeah, like I said, if you have a watering can, you get that out. It's probably easier without the toilet cassette in there. I could have taken that out and make it easier. But yeah, you can just pour water in there, and that goes into the fresh water tank as well. So if you don't want to move the van, you want to just get a watering can, put a little bit of water in. It's another nice little feature. So one of the best features of this van is obviously the full double floor. So in here we have like a massive section. I'll just take the camera. So we do have a huge, I'll let the camera adjust. You should be able to see right to the back. So it is quite a deep section, so we can get all our camping chairs and stuff which used to be in the garage is now nicely nestled in here. So I've got all sorts of bits and pieces in there, but you can also access this from inside the van through this hatch as well, which I quite like, because if it's absolutely teeming with rain outside, you don't necessarily want to come outside to get to your storage area, so you can access it from there. Yeah, it's pretty standard gas locker. It easily takes 2 13-kilo bottles. And the other thing I love is check out the thickness of this door. How chunky is that? So I think it's got the Hartle Deluxe door. Yeah, it shuts like a bank vault. I wish it was a bank vault, because there would be money inside, but there's definitely no money inside. So welcome inside to our humble abode. This is pretty much a very expensive cat toy now, which is the inside.
As is everything we own.
Overhead lockers up the side, both sides, and they are relatively large. Not quite as big as our previous van, but there is more of them.
Yeah.
But also what we didn't have in the previous van is now I actually get a cupboard, which is what I didn't have before.
Not just a cupboard, a wardrobe.
A wardrobe, sorry, a wardrobe, yes. So then we have very, very comfortable beds. So they're memory foam, so you sort of sink into them a bit. Really, really comfortable. I must admit, I am sleeping much better in this van.
Sorry, before you go there, I'd just like to note, so as we said, we would have loved to have had this slightly more aesthetically pleasing, but I've only just got back, and it seems that I've lost my bed already.
Yes, the girls have had to have a little, a little play area. This is their little play area now.
I knew it. I knew I was being phased out.
Luckily, she's asleep. Otherwise, she's normally tearing the van to pieces. But yeah, she is asleep. You probably can't see her in there because she's so dark.
She's a little. There you go. Oh, there she is. Right, don't wake it.
Yeah, don't wake it, for God's sake.
So we have a wardrobe each. Excellent.
We do. We have one the other side, identical. We do have another step here. So the little step comes down.
But it's excellent because now, especially with Rosie in her old age, she's got much bigger steps now.
Yes.
To get up to the bed, which makes us both feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
And they've got this nice little carpeted area.
Got reading lights and with USB charging as well, so we don't have to fight over the one USB cable that we had in the other van. So.
It's wild that we were fighting over that for so many years.
We do have a partition as well, so if we have front people camping with us, we do have a partition wall.
Or when one of us has just had enough of the other one, just shut in the bedroom.
Got a partition wall, yeah. We can section it off if we need to. Come into the bathroom, the washroom.
Ta-da!
So really nice, large washroom, lovely and usable, nice big sink. And then we do also have quite a bit of storage behind all of these.
All the mirrors.
Doors, all of the mirrors. All soft close, of course.
Of course.
And we do, what we didn't have in the previous van, is a porcelain toilet. You know, this is just, you know,
outrageous.
You can't get better than that. And it's even got glass doors on the shower, so, you know.
Honestly, it's ridiculous.
So we've got a huge, great big shower cubicle. So it's nice to use. I've had a couple of showers in it now. It's very, very comfortable. Again, very nice, deluxe glass doors.
Go.
So we come through to the midships. We do have a full oven, which we probably wouldn't spec, to be honest, because now we use an air fryer. We use the oven as storage now, so the air fryer is actually stored in the oven. And I have experimented with foodstuffs up here because the chocolate does melt. If you put the chocolate in these drawers, it does melt because the heat is not far away from that. So I've had to move the chocolate, the most important thing, up to there. We also have a pop-out section here. We do have this section as well, which normally would go in there, but you can also extend your worktop by putting that in there.
So it's great because then when you're cooking or whatever, you've got extra worktop space there or there, wherever you choose. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And another really nice feature I like is to actually have the bin within the worktop.
And what I like as well, this shelf here is really handy, but there you go. So then you get another little surface here. So when you work, like cooking, doing whatever, you've got another place there to put stuff. So it's lots of interchangeable like storage methods and things. It's really good.
Yeah. Do have more storage cupboards up here.
My advent calendar. I've got 6 days up there.
You have.
To eat.
You haven't. Or have I eaten the advent calendar? Pop in the comments. Think if I've eaten some.
I don't know if you dare, if I'm honest.
We do have a pull-out spice rack as well. For spices and all sorts of the tool stuff as well goes in there. So normally you would have the wine glasses in here, the Frankia branded wine glasses. Now we're probably not going to use them because we're not big wine drinkers. So
and it seems like a waste of a cupboard
for
us.
Little bit for us, yeah. So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is put a coffee machine in this section here, which will fit quite nicely. The little espresso mini coffee machine will fit in here.
So he's already taken, there was 2 of these, and I'm making use of them for our cups right now. So there was 2 of these shelves, and John's already taken one out. And
Yes.
then you've sized it up, you and Ricky sized it up, and you can actually fit the small coffee machine in there.
Yes, it will go in. I have measured it, I have tested it. So we do have our electrical centre, all our electrical controls, heating, and this is also the bed control as well. I'll just quickly show you the bed. So it does come down, so it's easy to access. So we do actually use the double bed sometimes. If one of us is ill, it's a good way to sort of isolate it ever so slightly, as much as you can isolate in a van. But yeah, you can go up here.
We're still figuring out where everything goes.
Yeah, still sort of moving bits about and seeing what fits where and all sorts of stuff. So yeah,
maybe we'll do another van tour in like 6 months.
Yeah, we might have it done by then. You never know.
Might be the next video up by then.
Storage. Well, you know, I think I have done about 4 videos this year so far by my counting. Here we have more storage. So lots and lots more storage, and you can access, like I say, that locker we saw from outside. You can actually access the bottom of that through here, so you can just lift this little brown section up and get there, which I quite like because it means that you don't get wet. You don't have to go outside the van. Yeah, so we've got loads more storage under here as well, and there is a section.
Sorry, just distracted by Brew. You put it in her way and it's inconvenienced her.
Oh, Rosie! Oh, careful, puppet, you might fall off. You're not as agile as you used to be. You're about 1,000 years old in cat years.
Sweetheart. Right, sorry, you can carry on now.
Yeah, so anyway, we've got loads more storage under here. Obviously a little bit unorganised at the moment, but there is also a massive underfloor storage section just under this board here. Now it is slightly difficult to get out, so we probably wouldn't use that very often. However, it is going to be a perfect place for the diesel heater to go. Because again, we want this van to be fully off-grid. We want dual fuel heating options. So we are going to fit a diesel heater down there. So that would be the perfect place for it. And here we have the pretty standard, as you will probably all already have seen, this is the Fetch Cato. So we have the dashboard. Nice new beds for the girls, a very nice flat surface for the girls as well. And that was another bit of the criteria.
Basically, everything we do has to be right for the girls, as it should be. And they've got lots more windows in this one as well. So they're enjoying all the extra viewing platforms, aren't they?
They are enjoying the extra platforms. Rosie, what do you want?
What do you want, Pickle Bum?
The way she's looking at, she's not looking at you and shouting, she's looking at me and shouting. Look at this little face.
And it's good actually, because it's not only is this our next chapter, but it is the start of something lovely as well, because we're now going to be working with SMC.
Yes, yes, so, very, very proud to be ambassadors for SMC.
Yep.
Also ambassadors for Frankia now, so.
Yeah, which is really exciting, and we're really chuffed, aren't we?
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, so the handover was really good. Obviously stressful for us because we are effectively moving house, but it was as least stressful on their side as it could be. But yeah, all the handover was really good. They even showed us some of the bits which I didn't know. So you know, like that extra fill-up point on the outside.
Yeah, was it Spike they called the guy that did it?
Yeah, Spike.
He was lovely, wasn't he? He was lush, and our salesman and everyone was just so lovely. And they made it really easy, didn't they? Yeah, the whole setup was fantastic. So far we've been really happy, haven't we?
Yes.
And there was a couple of little niggly bits, which there always will be, and they were brilliant, weren't they? In fact, they did them.
Yeah, they sorted it straight away. So,
like a couple of catches or something like that, and it's all been sorted straight away. So yeah, going forward, we're really pleased.
Yeah. So if you've got this far in the video, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.